Hi, my name is Michael and welcome to this video. Let's get right into it. The fight for equity has been shining through an exclusionary world. This has happened in the past and the present too. The Black Lives Matter movement has made huge strides even during the COVID pandemic. The LGBTQ community has been showing their true selves with somewhat less persecution than we saw 10 years ago. Women have been voting since the early 20th century. So why is infrastructure of all things still lacking basic equity for all people? Let me break this down. While cycling through the Seattle area, I'm always paying attention to the road. Yes, I'm paying attention to oncoming traffic and I don't want to get ran over, but I'm also paying attention to the road itself and the people using it. Everyone uses the road, from the largest semi-truck to the humble rental scooter. The streets are designed for all vehicles, but the sidewalk isn't designed for all pedestrians. How can this be? What I'm talking about is a street corner with a ramped curb so all users can access it safely. You can exit a sidewalk, use the crosswalk, and then use the little ramp to get up onto the other side. Major crosswalks have this feature, but smaller intersections usually lack them. It's called a curb cut. Without a curb cut, mobility chair users, people who use canes, people who use walkers, and pretty much anyone else who uses a different form of mobility are being denied their basic right to safe transit around the city. Streets are, of course, shaped so all vehicles can use them with ease, but not all sidewalks are built with the same idea of universal design. This is a problem, especially in an era where so many Americans are bustling from point A to point B. Come 2015, the city of Seattle would be faced by a major lawsuit known as Reynoldson versus the city of Seattle because of our city's lack of compliance with ADA standards. That's the Americans with Disabilities Act. But according to Disability Rights Washington, it took 2 more years until 2017 and the city of Seattle would finally sign an agreement that their curbs would be trimmed. Now in 2021, I ride through the streets and I noticed some of the curbs have actually been trimmed. But one thing is in common for all of these situations. They're not working on the curbs just because they need to be trimmed. They see this as a secondary issue and it must be prompted by some other kind of construction, usually an apartment building or some other kind of complex that requires a full renovation of the sidewalk next to it. When the sidewalk is rebuilt, the crew will include a proper curb cut into that sidewalk. But the city seems to put it on a lower priority. Thus, the advocacy must continue for any progress to be made. Thanks so much for joining me in this video today. If you would like to help me keep the advocacy going, you can visit the official Rooted in Rights website. The link is in the description below, and be sure to check out my channel for a new video every week. Have a good one. Bye guys.